everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you all how to make a Breyer Horse Arabian show halter. So without further ado, let's get started. Here are the materials and hardware needed for this craft. The hardware is 2 jump rings, a small chain, and then I'm using real rondo clips, but you can use lobster claw clasps, or I can show you how to make one later on in the video. Some sharp scissors. I am using leather scissors. I found them at Candy Leather. You can also find them on Amazon, but you can really use any sharp pair. You're going to need some wire. I am using 22 gauge wire, as you can see, and I really like it. It's pretty bendy. It's nice. I'm going to need 2 types of pliers, needle nose pliers and regular pliers. And you're going to need some glue. I'm using Loctite super glue, but you can use whatever you like. When you use Loctite super glue though, make sure you are wearing a pair of disposable rubber gloves because it is toxic. And last but not least, this is like hard, like leather strips. I really don't know the name of it, but it looks really nice and I really like it. I found this at Ben Franklin, but I feel like you could probably find it at any craft store that has leather. Okay, let's start. First, what we're going to do is we're going to take a long piece of your leather, or whatever you're using, and you're going to take it and cut it. Mine's really twisted. But what you're going to do, you're going to set it over the hook like this, and pull it down with your tongue. And you're going to measure it right below the horse's mouth, like so, and cut it right there. Okay? Now you're going to take your jump ring and your leather, and you're going to slide the jump ring on like so, and you're going to bend over a little piece of it, like this, and you're going to take your glue, and you're just going to put a little bit of glue on the tag end like this and glue it down. And you're just gonna hold it really nice and tight so none of it like slides to the side, so when you flip it over you can see it. This is what it should look like so far. Now you're going to take your model and you're going to measure it to see if it is looking good. So you're going to put it over like so, and you want the ring to be about there. So like that. Okay, perfect. What you're going to do is you're going to take this end of it and you're going to pinch it like this so you know how much to get. And I'm giving it a little bit more like this. And again, you're going to take your jump ring and glue it. This is what it should look like so far. Now it's time to add the noseband. You're going to take a shorter piece of your leather and you're going to stick it through this ring right here. And make sure there's enough tag in so you can really stick it on there. Like that. Now we're going to take our glue again and we're just going to put a little bit on there and stick it. Now we're going to measure the noseband. So what you're going to do is you're going to make sure the rings look right. You can always adjust them, and you're going to just bend it over and see where the noseband needs to be. And the noseband is going to be pretty short, so about that short. And we're just going to glue the other end down like that. This is what it should look like on your horse. Now this is where the chain comes in. You're going to take your halter and you're going to put the jump rings together like this. Okay? Then you're going to take your chain, and all you're going to do is slide it through there. Hold on. Like that. It should look like this. Now you're going to take a chain and you're going to pinch it into like a triangle, like so. Okay? Then you're going to take your pliers, your regular ones, and it should have a cutter, and you're just going to cut it to the length you want it, so like that. So you have about that much chain. When I was explaining all the materials you'd need, I said you needed 2 jump rings. You actually need 3. I'm very sorry about that. So you're going to take your 3rd jump ring, and you're going to take your pliers, and you're going to open up the jump ring like this. Okay? And you're going to take your halter and your chain, and you're just going to slide one end or both of the chains through so it will look like that. And you're going to take your pliers and you're going to close it up. So it looks like this. Now we're moving on to the lead rope. We're going to make an attachment for the leather and the chain to go together. So you're going to take a small piece of wire and you're going to take your pliers. You're going to bend in the middle like a point like that. Okay? So now what we're going to do, we're going to take a end and bend it again. Like this to make a triangle. I'm just going to cut the excess off. Now we have triangle. Now we are going to take our triangle and our pliers and we're just going to open the top just a tiny bit, and we're going to slide it through like that, and then we're going to close it like that. Now we're going to take the wire out again, and we're just going to get a decent sized piece. Okay. So now we're going to take our needle nose pliers, and we're going to put it on the thickest end or whatever end you want, and we're going to form a circle like that. And I'm going to actually take my scissors and snip this off. Be less, it'll be easier to cut. Okay. And we're going to make sure that this is not pointy end, and we just made a little circle. So now we're going to take our triangle and chain, and we're going to open up our little ring we just made, and we're going to slide the chain through that ring, and then we're going to close it up like that. Now we're going to take our piece of leather, and we're going to slide the leather through like this, and of course we're going to take our glue and put a touch of glue on like that and stick it. So I promised you guys, if you guys didn't have lobster claw clasps or the real rondo clips, I would show you how to make them. So I'm going to take a piece of wire again, and I'm going to take my needle nose pliers, and I'm going to take the end, and I'm just going to make a small little circle at the end like this. Straighten this out, and I'm going to cut off a piece like that. Now I'm going to take the wire about there and bend it over like this. And I'm just going to bend it a lot so it's like that. And now you have yourself a little clip that works just as well as this. This is the last step before finishing the whole thing. So all you're going to do is you're going to take your triangle attached to everything else, of course, and you're just going to open it up a little bit. And then you're going to take your clip of any kind and slide it on to this. And you're going to turn it sideways so you know if it's like too sideways to close it, and then it'll just slide off. So just gonna close it a little bit. And now you have a halter and lead rope. Thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. Make sure to check out my Etsy store and maybe consider subscribing, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.